So this question says the graph below shows the total number of music album sales in millions each year from 1997 through 2009. So this is obviously a diagram question. We're provided with this graph that's here in the actual question. So anytime I see a visual representation of anything, a diagram, a graph, a table, a chart, I just want to make sure I understand what it's showing. So I start off with the title. So we see that this is annual music album sales. And then I go to the axes. So these are years since 1997. And my y-axis is sales in millions of music albums. And then I do a little just check to make sure everything is good. Well, I'll pinpoint a specific point on the graph. So that circled point there represents the year 2003 because that's 6 years past 1997. And it represents roughly, let's see, where am I? It looks like it's just about 620 million sales, 620 million albums. So let's go to the actual question. Based on the graph, which of the following best describes the general trend in music album sales from 1997 through 2009? Well, 2009 represents year 12, so we're looking at and 1997 represents year 0, so we're looking at the entire graph here. I'm going to just erase the circled here. Really erase all of this so we're not distracted. So what's the general trend? Well, before even looking at the answers, it looks like, the first 4 years or first 3 years are up, then we kind of flatline for a year, then we go down and stay pretty consistent, then we're definitely going down the last 5 or 6 years here. So answer choice A says sales generally increased each year since 1997. Well, that's not the case, right? Because we definitely see where there's most of this is decreasing. Answer choice B, sales generally decreased each year since 1997. So I like that answer, especially in relationship to answer choice A, but I'm going to keep reading just to see if there's anything better. Choice C, sales increased until 2000. So 2000 would be 3 years. So yeah, we'd seen that, right? So they increased until the year 2000 and then generally decreased, right? So that's a better answer than choice B, right? So although sales did generally decrease, choice C is a better answer than B. So I'm going to like C. And let's see what choice D says. Sales generally remain steady. So that's definitely not true. So that's out. So choice C is the best answer here. So in essence, what I used was process of elimination to answer this question, but I'm tying everything back to support from the graph. And if you noticed, most of the work here came in early with understanding what the graph was saying. And then even after reading the question, right, it's understanding, hey, if you're asking me about a general trend, I'm going to take my time to see what that trend is first before I allow maybe the answer choices to distract me.